We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment.
45, Donovan Mitchell.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Ali LaForce. And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And for the Cavaliers, Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And it's Baller in at small forward. And a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league. And right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
On the wing, Mitchell from the corner. Good as the jump shot falls.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Down low. Here's Nembhard. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Nembhard's got his second basket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Over Garland. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Allen, the pass to Garland. Off the mark there with a 3. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously the defensive end of the floor, B.A. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything at the rim. He gets after it on the backboards. And there's this delightful appreciation for just living in the moment that Jared Allen embraces. I love his personality and his game.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, B.A., that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Doris, a tough way for the Cavs to go out last year. Something to build on, though.
Oh, there's no doubt, B.A. This is the first time back in the postseason since the LeBron days. They've improved every year, and the expectation is you take your lumps and you go further the next year. Now, this is exactly the kind of aggression from Darius Garland that changes the feel of the game, just works his way inside and forces the defense to foul.
Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers, what do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Garland. And he lays it in on the break. Garland's got 10.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Matherin. Here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. The Pacers again can't hit. The Cavs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Matherin missing.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Halliburton against Garland. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always like to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the off season? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Mitchell's got 7 points.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
And he did his part from the line. Drew fouls and made them count. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Siakam, the pass to Turner. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition team. Number 1, the Pacers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Darius Garland. Nembhard. Here's Turner, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Miles Turner is simply a workhorse. I mean, he keeps plays alive with his length and activity.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Max Strus.
Mitchell against Halliburton. And another miss by Cleveland.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Matherin. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in, and this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Now here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Three-pointer Mathurin fires in the triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And here's Strus outside. On target from range.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. The deep three. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Mobley, still without a bucket. And it's Mitchell, the miss. On the wing, Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard, now Halliburton. Hunter with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. Snatched away. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. No good off the glass. Cleveland has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. From deep, Mitchell. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Three-pointer, no good.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
2 minutes.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Assist from.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter. Merrill passes to Mobley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Team foul. Now into lineup for your Cavaliers.
1:46 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Jackson, he's checked in for Turner.
Isaiah Jackson.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Siakam. Now it's a 6-point Pacer lead. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Well, we see the young star talent for the Cavaliers, Doris. But where do they need to improve?
I think the big challenge is making sure you have quality depth. The East obviously has changed. It is so much tougher than it had been in the past. The back end of that rotation is proving so significant to your success.
Now here's Hunter. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Here's Merrill, defended by Jackson. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton right side. Pass to Mathurin. Lets the 3 fly. Mobley grabs the board.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Merrill passes to Hunter. Here's Merrill. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hunter. Right wing. And he's going for the lob.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Pacers. Shepherd.
Here's Halliburton. 10 points for him. Left side Mathurin. Here's Shepherd. The Pacers again can't hit. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Pascal Siakam out there with Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Shepherd in at the 2 spot.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Garland against Halliburton. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well,
that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Now here's Allen. Here's Tyson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
No good on the free throw. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Hunter. And he's good on the second. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They lead by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Baller. He's covered by Mathurin. Here's Baller inside. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from 3-point land. Baller's got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. Launches a 3. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Jackson. Halliburton's got 16 points now. Pass to Tyson. Now here's Allen. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. Indiana on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. To the inside. Tipped. Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Pass to Baller. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Indiana on D. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Tyson. He's covered by Siakam. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. For 3. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Siakam, left side. Nice D from Allen.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Over to the left wing. Here's Baller. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Baller's got 8.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And the score might not reflect how well they played that night and how calm they were down the stretch.
You know, so crucial when you have someone on the ropes. Keep them there. Stay in complete command. Avoid those crucial mistakes. That is well done.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. And it's McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Got a piece of it. Now Garland. Here's Tyson. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Toppin. McConnell against Garland. McConnell's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The shot by Tyson, no good.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Nesmith. Back to Toppin. Fires the 3. Shepard, that's good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Here's Baller. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Indiana has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. McConnell outside. Launches it from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cleveland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And he's going for the oop here. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Toppin outside. The rebound by Garland. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Indiana leading. Out to the right wing. Garland against McConnell. Over to the wing. Here's Nesmith. Here's Shepard. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Jackson gets the bucket.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance Team.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. The Cavaliers in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Jackson against Mobley. The baseline J. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nice. Gets his 2nd bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Hunter on the wing. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. McConnell with it. He's scoreless. Jackson left side. Back to McConnell. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Down low. Fast break Cleveland. Baller's shot is off. McConnell left side. Pass to Nesmith. McConnell outside. Beyond the arc. Nesmith's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Here's Shepard. Out to the right wing. Toppin finds Jackson. Here's Shepard, covered by Strus, and it's Shepard missing. The Cavs trailing. Here's Merrill. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Jackson, the pass to McConnell. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. Jackson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Pass to Merrill.
Indiana foul. Shepard. His first. 14 foul.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 8-point game. Baller passes to Hunter. Here's Baller. From deep, Strus. And no good. The Pacers shooting about 48% so far in the second. It's Jackson, high post. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana.
Miles Turner.
Here's Merrill. He's marked by McConnell. Merrill passes to Mobley. And here's Hunter. From 12 feet. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Nesmith. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Nesmith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Indiana foul. T.J. McConnell. His first. 15 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Sam Merrill.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
McConnell outside. Pass to Shepard. Here's Nesmith. McConnell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Baller's shot is off. Indiana's gone 50% from the perimeter in this second. Shooting 4 of 8. Toppin's shot is off.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Got it off in time. Unable to get that one. And so it's Indiana closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Tyrese Halliburton was the man in the first. He had 18 points and 6 assists. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. The guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And Kenny, how do you think the Cavaliers were playing?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, the If you played in this era, you'd have it 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
That's all for now.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's Baller in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And that one drops for him.
I'll tell you, a ton of traffic around him, big bodies, and Donovan Mitchell just so tough in there.
Pass to Nesmith. Puts it up from 12. It's not going to go for him. Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Nesmith passes to McConnell. Here's Toppin. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's McConnell.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Garland with the defensive effort. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. McConnell against Garland. Garland with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now here's Mitchell for the tie. That one's good. Garland for 3. Garland's got 15 points.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Out to the wing. Here's Nembhard. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. The Cavs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Nembhard to the right side. There's Nesmith with the 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Mitchell, the pass to Baller. That gives him the lead. 12 points for him.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
The Pacers making a switch here. Halliburton is checked in. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. 5th, Miles Turner.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 18. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Darius Garland.
The frame of Halliburton makes you think he can't finish through contact, but folks, that's a wiry, strong frame right there.
Halliburton at the line for 1.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Garland scanning the floor. Allen, the pass to Mobley. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Toppin. Halliburton on the wing, guarded by Garland. Halliburton misses. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the paint. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Down low. Here's Nembhard. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Let's go with a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
Here's Nembhard. Checked by Mitchell. Pass to Nembhard. To the wing, right side. It's stolen away. Here's Baller. Got a hand on it.
Boy, aggressive defense from top and twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Turner finds Halliburton. Over Garland. Halliburton misses. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-3 run. Baller passes to Allen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. So both free throws good from Allen.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Here's Siakam. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Tyson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Will it go? Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Indiana again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, time for an injury report. Now for an update on T.J. McConnell's injury. Let's go to Allie LaForce.
Indiana's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Right now, there's some pain when they try to move the joint. They're calling it a hyperextended shoulder. Injuries are obviously never at a good time, but they seem even more frustrating this early in the season, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Hunter's got his 5th rebound in this one. ABC, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton on the wing. Second chance shot. And a nice layup by Turner. Turner's got 8 points.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Garland, no good. Indiana shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Outside for Halliburton. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And there's Hunter on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 6th assist of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Siakam against Hunter. Back to Garland. Pass to Merrill. Fires from the wing. Pacers with a rebound. Here's Mathurin. Good. Matherin's got 8.
You want to talk about a player who relishes contact. That is Benedict Mathurin. Big time finish inside.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. Strus with it. Here's Allen. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Pass to Mathurin. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Matherin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Allen, the pass to Strus. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
At the line for Cleveland, Max Strus. 2 shots.
Free throws drop for Strus. He's perfect from the line this time.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Indiana trailing here. Halliburton outside, right wing. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Siakam, and it's Merrill who clears it away.
Indiana foul. Pascal Siakam, his 4th, 3rd team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Sam Merrill.
The first free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Hits both from the stripe. The Pacers shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Hunter against Siakam. Hunter, good.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Halliburton up top. Into the lane. Mobley with the block. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. It took them a while to find their rhythm, but they're rolling now and could win this going away. We'll be right back with you shortly. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. We got to beat them early. Defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Pascal Siakam. Also Isaiah Jackson out there. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Halliburton. And it's Shepard in at the shooting guard position. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Pacers on D. Outside Hunter. Shoots over Jackson. And there's Hunter on the assist by Strus. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now here's Halliburton. The D's right on him. Back to Siakam.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
At the line for the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. He's off on the second.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Cleveland shooting a nice 50% for the game. Here's Baller with the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Now that's size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Good work there as it goes. Halliburton's got 26 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
With the floater. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 9.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Cavaliers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Halliburton against Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Out to the right wing. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the inside. Jackson finds Halliburton. Down low. Halliburton working through the D.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
A different look for Cleveland. Allen comes in for Mobley. And Darius Garland subbed in for Strus. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He kept it real with his team, telling them, I know you feel good about this lead, but let's not get lazy. Let's not act like this is a sure thing all of a sudden. Looking to keep their focus on the task at hand. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. The Pacers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Shepard. Out left to the wing. Siakam for 3. The rebound by Garland. Garland's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. They get the rebound. And here's Mitchell. Goes back up. The Pacers pull it in. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the wing on the left. Now Halliburton, guarded by Garland. For 3, Mathurin. The rebound by Allen. Allen's the Cavaliers leading. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
To the middle. Here's Hunter. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And he gets it back. Another shot. Hunter, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Halliburton misses. Well, the Cavaliers shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Garland with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That Darius Garland has just grown so much. Draws the contact right there.
Darius Garland.
That's good from Garland. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Garland hits them both.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
4-3. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, swiped away. Here we go, one-on-one. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Matherin, his 4th personal, 3rd team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, number 33, one shot.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Halliburton against Garland. Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Garland with the ball, and it's McConnell picking him up. And here's Hunter for 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
McConnell outside. From behind the arc. They get it back. Here's Turner. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And this season, new post tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, BA. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there. He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Shepard.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Matherin, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Turner nails them both.
Well, the athleticism that Miles Turner brings to the center spot is quite remarkable. This guy, an exceptional player on both sides of the floor.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. outside. Here's Siakam. Nice D from Garland. Cleveland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen getting open off the screen and roll. Such a big target.
Here's Shepard. The 3 is up. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Garland against McConnell. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Hunter. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Mobley. Banked it in off the glass.
I love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
Indiana calls timeout.
Yeah, there's something wrong with him right now. Have to use that timeout and give him some medical attention.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jared Allen.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. All right, time for an injury report. Let's get an update on Tyrese Halliburton. What's the status, Allie?
Indiana's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now to hopefully keep the inflammation down. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return tonight, and he could miss lots of games. What a tough break for him and the team, BA.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Nesmith. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Can't give those openings defensively. He'll just keep exploiting them.
Outside Mitchell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
14-5. Shooting for Indiana. T.J. McConnell at the line for 2.
That one misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Cleveland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Toppin with a steal. Turner with it. Picked up by Allen. Turner, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Allen, pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. Pacers with a rebound.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jared Allen.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Shepard. No good with the triple. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Mobley, to the left wing, from outside the arc. The shot, no good. Here's Nesmith. Inside. Here's Turner. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.